Today we're gonna talk about the game between Manchester United and Chelsea. It's supposed to be a really good game. It wasn't a bad game, but it was not one of the best. Fans would love to see. What I mean? Especially when a two big football club, playing against each other in the Premier League. Fans, expect something. But yeah, the game was tight a little bit. As you can see, it's only 1-0, in favor of Chelsea. The goal against Chelsea. So Manchester United won. So Chelsea nailed pretty much.
Why was the game boring?
Uh, the both team, the attacking was there was no, in Chelsea, especially Chelsea side, they were not clinical, striking, you know, they were able to, take the ball forward, but it looks like they lack proper, goal scorer, proper number nine. The both side trying to defend, then you capitalize on counter attack. So that was the strategy for both team, because they were both defensive, defending, and then in the end they all trying to capitalize on counter attack, going forward with the ball. So yeah, so it's pretty much similar, similar way of style of play.
And how different were the teams in terms of the strengths? What was the huge difference between them two? The strength.
Tonight, Chelsea played really, really well. In fact, Chelsea was expected to win the game. It's their home match at the end of the day, and at the same time, United, they've got a lot of injuries. So especially defense, most of their first team defenders are all out injured. So I can name a couple of them, but I think we really knows. So Chelsea was expected to win because of that, but yeah, football is it's a funny game. Anything can happen. So United turned up today. They defended really really well. With their young defenders, so which work out really well. Yeah, but they were no much different. In both team. In terms of physicality. Chelsea do hold the ball pretty much better, especially in the first half. Chelsea was, having much of the ball, passing the ball, really well. Yeah, but United defended really, really well.
So were they playing the long ball, old-fashioned football, or was it like all on the ground?
The ball was both. I would say, sometimes they do, send long balls looking for these, strikers. Especially Man United was doing that more often as well. Chelsea also, was doing some, long ball football, but not, not all the time. But yeah, the game was pretty much tight. That wasn't much different. It's not like you can't say like, oh, this team played better than this team, or this team played better than this team.
So it was more like a balanced.
It was balanced game. Chelsea was just fighting in the end to have an equalizer at the game, because they were losing 1-0 from a long period of time, so they couldn't score. But yeah.
How was the goal like? How would you analyze the goal?
The goal was pretty much, yeah, it was a nice goal. It was a brilliant goal from brilliant pass from Bruno Fernandes towards the 18-yard box, which all defenders, all the Chelsea defenders couldn't clear the ball out, and then straight to Man United player Konya, and he just finished it off.
So if I have to ask you, was it a goal that could have been stopped by the professional standards, or was it just simply too brilliant they couldn't stop?
Oh yeah, the goal could have been stopped. In fact, because where the cross came from the right hand side of the pitch, okay, what happened was Alejandro Garnacho could have, he could have stopped Bruno Fernandes from crossing the ball, but he just wasn't too fast enough to stop him. So yeah, Bruno just he could have if at all it was a defender, but you can understand Garnacho is not a defender. He's a more like attacking player. So he doesn't have pretty much that defensive instincts to go out there. Put his body on the line, make sure that ball didn't get to the box. So that's what happened to the goal. So that's why Man United went 1-0 up as well. So it's probably it's a hero, I mean. Pretty much I would say it's a footballer error. So yeah, but football pretty much that's how it is as well. Without errors there'll be no goal. So yeah, but it could have been prevented.
Moving forward, do you think the second game or the next game would be better?
Which one?
For Manchester United.
For Man United, Manchester United has been doing really well, lately since Michael Carrick came as their new manager. Manchester United has been playing really well. They haven't lost more game in it, So yeah, from where he started and from where Manchester United is now, they are in more improved position. I think he has collected more points than any other managers, since he came in. The one he replaced recently. So yeah.
And what about the any changes for the next game if you were the manager? What would you do?
Well,
for both teams.
For both teams. Well, Chelsea, they are in trouble a little bit because, with a lose today, that just, make their work, really, really hard, especially their season, because both teams are trying to qualify for next season Champions League, which is very important for both teams. Yeah, so as you can see, Manchester United in a league position are more in the driving seat to make it to the next year Champions League than Chelsea. So yeah, Chelsea, they need to work even harder and hope for the best.